Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the cruiserweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the army canvas and black coloured shorts. At the weight he scaled 16 stone, 3 pounds. Tonight he takes part in his 92nd professional contest, presenting from Birmingham via his homeland of Zimbabwe, Hastings Rasani. And opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the silver-coloured shorts trimmed with red, white and black. At the weight he scaled 15 stone, 3 pounds. From one contest he has 1 win. That win coming by way of knockout, presenting from Scarborough, Danny Price. Timekeeper at the bell is Stuart Lithgow from Hartlepool, and the referee in charge of the action is Mr. Andrew Wright from Newcastle for 3-minute rounds.
Right lads, you stop when I tell you to, you break when I tell you to. In the event of a knockdown, you'll go to a neutral corner and you'll stay there until there's any box on. You defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves now, good luck to you both.
There's a 4-round cruiserweight contest between Danny Price and Hastings Rasani. This is just Price's second professional fight. He's in the silver and red trunks. Rasani in the camouflage. He won his first by knockout in just 41 seconds, and a lot is expected of him. But it will not be easy against a man who has been around the block many times.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see exactly what he can do with Rasani. Very good at messing up his opponents.
Last time we saw Rasani on the undercard of Lyons Purdy Glen, he was in with Albert Sosnowski, a fight that he was absolutely expected to lose, and hung in for a draw.
Yeah, he did well. He kept at it, but really the story there was Sosnowski and how much he deteriorated since the Klitschko world title attempt. But Rasani held him to a draw.
Price, who's won a couple of English ABA heavyweight titles, he's dropped from the Olympic squad this year, which came as a bit of a surprise to a lot of people. Has ushered him into the pro ranks maybe a little bit sooner than intended. But a lot of fighters, firm believers that everything happens for a reason. Price just covering up as Rasani wades forward.
Well, Price is tall for a cruiserweight. He's got to use that height and reach. There's a little bit of damage to the right eye of Rasani. Just a little bit of a swelling.
Good combination there from Price.
Rasani boring in with that head a little bit too much.
Caught cleanly there though, Rasani, and he goes down to the canvas. No knockdown, says referee Andrew Wright. But that damage above the right eye of Hastings Rasani.
Well, it's a nice sharp start from Price, who's getting his punches off well. Good left hook to the body going in.
Good combination again from Price. Left and right hand.
I think what's impressive is the way he's putting his punches together for a novice in the pro game.
Rasani may be quite pleased to see the end of this round as the bell goes, and impressive stuff from Danny Price in the opener.
All right? Huh?
How was it?
It's all right. It's all right. It's only just open.
Damage to that right eye. He was cut over the left eye last week.
Nice right hand and a second right hand. Good fast hands he's got and puts his punches together well. Just pulled over a little bit there though. But the punches he landed with were impressive. There it is again. Nice quick combination. And that's a nice bright start
Corners, 10
for Danny
seconds.
Price.
Into the second round, Hastings Rasani had a little bit of a shake of the head as he went back to his corner at the end of the first. That's got a bit of damage over that right eye, cut over the left eye over 8 rounds against Gary Cornish in Inverness last week. And that cut caused by a punch, according to referee Andrew Wright, so no clash of heads involved. Rasani just looking to move that head a little bit more and keep it away from those 2 fists of Price, and it's going to be a tough job.
But that's what's impressive from Price, that nice fast jab, got a good upright stance. And he's 26, so they'll be looking to make pretty quick progress with him, move him along quite fast in his career.
Well, he's brought a lot of support with him from Scarborough for this fight tonight. We didn't see a lot of action in his first fight, 41 seconds in Bolton in October against Slovakian Michael Tomko.
But so far I'm liking what I see. Nice quick hands, good long jab, decent variety, looks for a tall guy to get body punches on and going through the repertoire.
Rasani almost rugby tackling him there. And he's trying to draw on all that experience to get through this, I think, Hastings Rasani. He doesn't have the look of a man who's enjoying this particularly. He's almost had it again there, that right glove round the back of the leg, back of the knee, just trying to pick him up and send him off balance.
Yeah, I think he's showing signs that he's not really very keen about being in there, Rasani. But what I like is Price is not getting flustered by any of this. He's keeping a cool head, going about his business well.
He's giving way a stone in weight, Danny Price. This is a contest at cruiserweight, but both coming in well over the limit. Danny Price 15 stone 3, Rasani 16 stone 3, which is exactly what he weighed in at against Sosnovsky. Backing off onto the ropes, just trying to stay out of the way. Price being patient, just looking for an opening. Catches him with a short left hand. And the damage over that right eye doesn't seem to have got any worse.
Well, Rasani's actually holds a win over Leon Williams, who's the British Cruiserweight champion. That was over 4 rounds. Williams went on to win that title. Oh.
Not happy with something there, Rasani. Caught with a left hand, that really rocked him back onto his heels, and the bell comes maybe just in the nick of time for Rasani.
Yeah, but you don't seem with it.
In the corner there, they're saying he doesn't seem with it, and I think it's not really that he's not on form. I think it's the fact that Price is on form.
Stop worrying about your eye, worry about more what you're doing in there. All you're doing is.
And a few distress signals in that corner. He's just not enjoying this. I think the sharp punches of Price are taking their toll. Good solid jab, really rocking Rasani on his heels there.
Well, Price by far the busier, and that tells you everything you need to know. Rasani at the minute is just looking to get through
Very
it.
good success rate, isn't it? 50%. He's not missing with much.
Into the second half of the fight, and so far Danny Price has been absolutely rampant. Hastings Rasani is discussed, wearing the look of a man who at times would rather be anywhere else. Mentioned those couple of ABA heavyweight title wins for Price, one coming over Tony Bellew 2006, the other in 2010.
And I think he's the type of fighter that'll make quick progress in the cruiserweight division, Danny Price. There's a bit of cruiserweight competition in the northeast with David Dolan and John Lewis Dickinson, so there's some decent fights out there, and I think that quality of competition will not be that far away for Danny Price.
There's a study in concentration there, Price. He just looks to try and pick off Hastings Rasani, not rushing in, not getting over eager or impatient. He knows that the opportunities will present themselves, and at the moment, whenever they do, he's taking them.
There it is again, that ramrod jab.
Right and left, catches Rasani, who drops his gloves, backed up into that corner.
Rasani just can't do anything really, he can't get close, can't get a wild punch on. Good composure from Price.
Again, Price just circling, waiting to pounce. Nearly got through with the right uppercut, then followed it swiftly with a left hand. Catching him on the ropes with a solid body shot, and then Price covering up rather than coming straight back in. Rasani wasn't going anywhere there.
Another solid long right hand from Price. I'd like to see him work a little bit inside. He's just looking to tie Rasani up. He shouldn't really be doing that. He should be trying to get his punches off. He's good from long range though.
That left hand again. And another impressive round for Danny Price.
It's all right. There's that jab straight to the eye that's already damaged of Rasani. And some nice combinations thrown off that jab. Well schooled. Regular member of the Great Britain squad as an amateur.
Just punch off your roll, you know what I mean, and throw that right hand occasionally to put him on.
Well, Rasani's hardly landed anything at all, has he? And none of those 7 punches have remotely troubled Price. And there's been a lot coming back the other way.
Fourth and final round.
Fighters come to the centre of the ring and touch gloves. 4th and final round between Danny Price and Hastings Rasani. It's Price by a landslide at the moment. Can he get the job finished in this final round? It looked pretty likely that he wouldn't go the distance. in that second. Rasani was weary as he made his way back to the corner, but although he didn't throw anything in the third, Glenn, he did a pretty reasonable job of negotiating it.
Yeah, he did, and more good punches from Price. Still looks to hold when he gets close though, which is something he's got to get out of.
Right hand was strong from Price, but Rasani took it. He's put a lot of work in these 4 rounds so far, Danny Price. He's been on the front foot, he's thrown a lot of punches, but he doesn't look remotely tired. Again, another slip from Rasani.
Yes, Rasani just lunging at Price with roundhouse hooks. Price covering up, good defense. It's always very difficult when you're in with an opponent like Hastings Rasani for his unruly tactics, and getting a little telling off there from the referee.
Andrew Wright just making the point, I think, that he's very eager to duck his head and get his arms around Price's waist. I can't say I blame him for that too much. He's doing what he can. He's been down this road a lot of times, Hastings Rasani, in 91 fights. Caught a right hand there as he swung, swinging right himself.
Just looking for that right hand a little bit too much now, Price, and I'd like to see him go back to that sharp jab and work your combinations off that.
Well, it was a jab, wasn't it, that really rocked Rasani towards the end of the second. Nothing more than that, a straightforward, orthodox jab, planted the left foot and really stung him. And if that hadn't been the end of the round, that could have been it. We head into the final few seconds in this 4-round contest.
I think Rasani would be quite pleased that it is just a 4-rounder, and he looks that he's going to get through it. A few more rounds, and I think that mightn't have been the case. Might have been looking for a way out.
Well, there was never any doubt that at the bell Andrew Wright would hoist the right hand of Danny Price. A second professional win for him. The first was by knockout in just 41 seconds. This one went the distance against a very durable opponent in front of a large travelling support.
Yeah, but I think that was quite impressive. That was a decent performance from Price. I'm looking forward to see his progress. Good success rate, 43%, so his accuracy is very good.
Impressive performance from Danny Price. 2 wins out of 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, referee Andrew Wright has scored this contest for Rasani 36 points, for Price 40 points. Your winner from Scarborough, Danny Price.